for as long as there has been life on Earth. Some creatures have been hunters, and others have been hunted. This forest is home to Dinosaurs, one of the last huge dinosaurs to roam North America. As the night falls, they gather closer for safety. But the thick undergrowth and low light make it easy to miss what might be watching and waiting nearby. Tyrannosaurus Rex. With the largest eyes of any known dinosaur, it can see in near darkness. Its padded feet soften each step, and its sense of smell is so powerful, it can follow a trail without ever catching sight of its target. The hunt is over. What is it about a hunt like this that keeps us watching? Is it because we fear with the Edmontosaur, or because we fear with the T-Rex? From the moment we began to tell stories, we gave shape to the things we feared, to the things lurking in the dark. In a world where we could be hunted, we gave our imaginary creatures similar traits: giant teeth, sharp claws, or wings that spread across the sky. Across time and across cultures, people have imagined and portrayed creatures that didn't quite exist, all shaped by our fears, our stories, and our imagination. And then in 1842, something changed. A British scientist gave them a name, Dinosauria, meaning terrible lizards. And with that came the realization that these creatures, some like the ones we had imagined, had once been real. These fossils looked eerily like the monsters in our myths, as if our nightmares had a history. We use dinosaurs to tell stories about power, control, and fears of the future. They are symbols of what still lingers in the dark, We're fascinated by them not just because they're enormous or strange, but because we imagined them before we knew they were real. And once we discovered they had existed and were safely extinct, they became the perfect mystery, close enough to haunt us, far enough not to hurt us. But the truth is, they weren't monsters. They were animals, creatures like us, shaped by evolution, who lived out their lives on this prehistoric planet long before we ever arrived. This is an allosaur, about 30 meters long and weighing nearly 80 tons, heavier than a dozen African elephants. This one is old, 70 years, maybe more, and his time is nearly up. Many in the herd are his offspring, and almost ready to take his place. His immense body, once unstoppable, is slowing down. He won't survive the night. Like many before him, his body will return to the land, feed the soil, and make way for new life. But once in a while, something extraordinary happens. A 1 in a billion chance. A sudden mudslide, sealing the body before scavengers can reach it. Days become months, months become years, years become centuries. Mud, weight, heat. Molecule by molecule, something changes. The bone hardens, but the shape stays. And over thousands, millions of years, this great creature becomes a fossil. The chance of one bone surviving is tiny. The chance of a whole skeleton vanishingly small. And yet look, frozen in time, each a unique life. Digs like this are where it begins, and they've taken place in every corner of the world. In Liaoning province, China, we found fossils with delicate feather imprints still preserved in the rock. Evidence that some dinosaurs had feathered wings. In the Gobi Desert in Mongolia, an oviraptor fossil still perched on its nest, showing that some dinosaurs not only laid eggs, but may have guarded them. And at Pipestone Creek in Canada, we discovered thousands of bones buried in one place, and worked out that some species moved together in herds. We slowly put all those pieces together, sometimes literally, and as we build a picture, we start to understand them. We learn where they lived, not just the place, but the conditions, the climate, the context. We learn how they were built, what they looked like, and how they moved. Bit by bit, we don't just start to understand what they are, but who they are. We begin to see them. And then we can do something extraordinary. We can bring them back to life, here and now. One creature lies down, another one finds it, and we get a glimpse into our prehistoric planet.